What's up guys, what is up and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. Today we're going to be going over another of the large additions added in the latest updates, and that is one that's it's a little bit alcoholic, and I'm not sure it's entirely appropriate for everyone, you know, because you gotta be 21 in the US to drink, so ARK being very inappropriate here. Just kidding, but yeah, I'm trying to be. Anyways, we got some beer barrels, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do what you got to do with them. So, first and foremost, we have the beer barrel, as you can see here. What level does it require to learn? Well, that is a fantastic question because it requires level 35. After that, it can be crafted in the smithy, and I think I have a smithy in here so I can show you guys exactly what is necessary to craft it. So you're going over to your smithy, you're going over to structures, cooking. It is a cooking structure, 500 wood, 80 metal ingots, and 100 cementing paste, and what you are left with is a beer barrel. Weighs 4 pounds, and it ferments tasty brew from thatch, water, and berries. And you can place it wherever you want, you know, just do that. For some weird reason, it snaps to like other beer barrels, which I don't understand, but I'm not judging. Anyways, though, yeah, you can put it wherever. It does need a relatively decent amount of space to be put down compared to like the wall and stuff, but you can probably find room to put it somewhere roomy and just have another beer barrel. Woo! Look at that. I'm gonna move Rudolph out of the way really quickly. Oh, JK, Rudolph can't move. I'm way too heavy. Anyways, after that is done, the process of beer making must begin. And how does that happen? Well, you gotta head on into your barrel. As you can see here, it's going to ask put thatch, berries, and water in this, wait for fermentation, then fill up in a glass jar. So, I actually put my stuff in here. I just put some water jars in here, which counts as water. You can go ahead and dump in, I believe you need 40 thatch, 50 of any type of berry, and then I'm not sure about the specific amount of water. But if you put in that amount of thatch and that amount of berries, the fermentation process should begin at any moment. And by fermentation, it's just going to take a very long time. And remote use, can I do that? Yeah, you got to remote use it, I guess. Is that what it does? Or am I just being stupid? I might just be being stupid, to be fair. No, you do have to irrigate it all the way. So you just got to irrigate it as full as possible, I believe. Did that do the trick? 1,000 out of 1,000 water. And now the fermentation should begin because the water counts out of that water supply. And like I said, all it should take is 100, no, not 100. That's how much I put in. I believe it's 40 thatch and 50 of any regular berry. And then over the next pretty long time, I think I was reading up on it somewhere. It's like 6 hours or something. It's really, really extended. It's going to take a good amount of time to make, so you can leave this here and not worry about it. But the cool thing about the beer barrels is that it is a little bit, you can actually irrigate it. As you can see, it says not irrigated. That's because you can irrigate it yourself. Because what you can do, if you wanted to, you could hook up some pipes to it. And I would have actually demonstrated here. Unfortunately, my little inn is, well, relatively high up on a hill. And if we want to draw some water, that's a bit of a trek to get down there. So none of that here, but still, I mean, hey, you know it's going to be happening. So, yeah. But anyways, the beer is then going to ferment over the next relatively extended period of time. I'm pretty sure this is correct in like the berries and stuff I used. But just to be sure, I'll go ahead and just throw in like a different type of berry. I think it's like if I do maybe 76, that's 5, or JK. It's actually this. And just throw in berries. I'm just gonna have a bunch of different berries here just to make sure. And you know, I'm not stupid because I have a track record of being stupid. So yeah, but anyways, put thatch, berries, and water in this, wait for fermentation, and fill up in a glass jar. Water is there. I don't know if it's working, but I did everything exactly like it should be. But then once this finishes, if I did this wrong, by the way, I will correct it in the comment section or something like that. But according to everything, this is how you do it. And once it has been filled with water, we can probably just take out these water jars. That's not really super necessary. And that should just be fermenting over the next extended amount of period of time. And then once it finishes, a substance called beer liquid should appear. For demonstration purposes, here is what beer liquid looks like. However, it's not supposed to be in my inventory because you can't really move it around. But that's what it's going to look like into there once this process is done. It's going to look like that, and it can stack up to 100, as you can see. But that should appear, and then you can fill it up in a glass jar or something. Fill it up in a glass jar, as it says there. And voila, you will be left with beer jars. Each one, surprisingly enough, weighs like 6 pounds, so beer is very heavy. However, to enjoy the fruits of our labor, and while our next patch of beer ferments, now we must celebrate and drink. So a toast to getting drunk and fucked up. And as you can see, when you drink, the alcoholic effects hit you. And you can't, unfortunately, you can't drink too much. The game has your best interests in mind. It's trying to teach a good lesson that alcohol should be taken in moderation, and it will not allow you to get blackout shit-faced. So that is the good news. ARK devs, thank you for the concerns that you are of all the children addressing and being good role models and not allowing them to drink too much beer. So thank you for looking out for the children. That's something that not many devs do, but the ARK devs, they do it. They look out for the children, and so we will wait here, and it's a cooldown of 5 minutes. I'm not entirely sure what buffs or stats it gives you. I think it drains your stamina quicker or potentially slower. I do have infinite stats, to be fair, so can I turn off infinite stats and see what this does? I just butchered infinite stats. There we go. And I believe, as you can see, it's draining our stamina, so I wonder if this will make us pass out. Because that's what this does. It absolutely drains your stamina here, as you can see in our stats. Stamina is going down, water's going down kind of slowly, but that's probably just normal. But stamina absolutely plummeting, and I'm curious if this gets low enough, if like, it would start making you pass out, because once your stamina gets low, and it continues to get lower, then won't the beer technically won't the beer technically start adding to your torpor and eventually knock you out? So that I guess you can technically actually pass out from drinking beer. I just realized that, and that's amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and drain some stamina here a little bit quicker, because we only have 10 seconds left of beer, and once we start getting our torpor, there we go. We're going to stay tired. It's not adding our torpor, damn, but pretty much your stamina will not regenerate when you are under the effects of beer. Once you are done being under the effects of beer, you will be under the effects of a nasty hangover, as you can see right there. That's the hangover symbol, so that's going to be happening. Yeah, anyways, that is how beer should be made, and hopefully that is how it will be made. And if it isn't, feel free to call me out, because I deserve to be called out, because, damn it. But yeah, other than that, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.